The inspiration for adopting a U-shaped seating arrangement in classroom was a scene from the Malayalam film Snanarthi Srikuttan, following which Kerala decided to follow suit, and now even Tamil Nadu government has announced that middle school shall also take to U-shaped seating. This is actually a major break from decades old tradition where the economically or the academically, I beg your pardon, bright ones sat right in front, while those who were not so interested in academics took to back benches and were considered kind of naughty and troublesome. Now, this experts say is classroom binary, where students are segregated according to their academic performance. However, industrialist Anand Mahindra ruled over missing backbenches, and he took to Twitter and said, "Move sounds like an intriguing experiment. It could promote more equitable class participation and focus." But I have to admit, the backbench was my preferred space in school, although I wasn't always allocated that placement. In college, where there was a choice of seating for most lectures, that was where I instinctively headed. I will miss the backbench if it disappears. He said, of course, he was being, funny, I guess, he just wrote this. But then, ladies and gentlemen, nostalgia notwithstanding, what finally matters is whether this system encourages inclusivity, teaches children to treat each other with the same respect, encouraging democratization in class, also perform as well as they can in class, and whether teachers are able to maximize efforts. Experts feel that such an effort will stand our society in good stead and minimize the threat of inequality, which manifests itself in several ways when they all grow up. But then there are also others who say practical problems. What about neck ache? What about backache? I mean, how will teachers manage? I mean, sitting in what is called a U-shaped. These are the problems that are also by experts. They are saying, why do this suddenly? Let's figure out whether it's good or bad. Lokesh Talikate will join us. He's an educationist. But meanwhile, we have D. Shashi Kumar, who's an expert, educationist and General Secretary, CAMS. He's joined us. Hi, Shashi. Good to have you on the show. Shashi, are you for this or against it?
Ma'am, actually, truly speaking, it sounds something good on cosmetic level, but when we see it in a longer usage, it is only possible for a while. I know 30 minutes or 45 minutes in a day, something like that, but not always, because it will definitely strain on longer usage. Eye strain will be there, potential vision problems, and myopia will definitely takes place in longer usage, and neck strain, misalignment of spine, and even asymmetrical body developments and weak core muscles. All these are consequences, because it is not because every day you have around 6 to 7 hours of schooling, and there is no practicality for longer usage of such posture, especially when smaller children, they have to see the board and write. Both the eyes has to be equally used, and see that the eyes should not be strained, because myopia will be the biggest problem, because one side's looking, because there will be certain students, only few students can sit in front. It
Shashi,
is
if
not,
you can
you
hear
are
me,
saying U
Shashi.
shape. Yeah.
Shashi, I sat right in the front, although I always wanted to sit on the back bench. I was myopic because my parents were myopic. I still
No,
have to wear
here the
glasses.
thing is
No.
different, Sudha ma'am.
Myopia, no.
The thing
Myopia
is
is
very different.
genetic. How do you
Seeing
say that the
sideways is
eyes will be
different.
impacted? Tell me how. How myopia?
Definitely.
Myopia is
See,
something
when
which,
you
go
no,
on.
technically, see, on longer usage, when you see from side and both the focal is in one particular point, definitely on longer usage, there are evidence so that it will definitely happen, because it is a thing study. You have to study this. The students are not guinea pigs to experiment this. See,
Right.
we are okay for a while. We are okay for one class with 30 minutes, 40
All right.
minutes.
Okay.
Absolutely no problem. But not on every class
All
and
right.
every day.
All right, he's made a very strong point, Shashi Kumar, there. Let's hear it from Lokesh Talikate. Lokesh, welcome to the show. Lokesh, what do you think?
Yes,
Is it
madam.
a good idea or a bad idea? According to
No, it's
Shashi, it will give problems, you'll get myopia, your eyesight, concentration, posture problems. What do you think, Lokesh?
no, madam. Actually, it solves many problems according to me, because see, in our schools we have six schools across Karnataka. In all my schools, we already implemented since from 2 years.
Okay.
Actually, that kind of problem never comes because in a classroom we required less number of strength actually. Suppose if we have a 20 children, it definitely give a good result for the children because in a classroom,
Wait, no, wait,
generally
Lokesh.
what we observed
Also,
in a classroom, actually different mindset of children are there.
no,
So different
let me,
mindset only the
Also,
fast
Lokesh,
learners always sit in the front side and slow learners sit in the back side. So
that's
instead of
wrong.
that, if
That's
you
wrong. That
no,
binary
that is
is wrong.
happening since no,
That
madam,
is
that is
wrong.
happening in India. That is why I am telling.
Yeah.
After seeing that, we
See,
arrange
the
that in
seating
a
arrangements
U
will be
shape.
made
So in that
according to the
also there is
height
a
of the
method actually.
students.
No, but
When it is
If
Shashi, it
some
is
students
never
are
due
sitting
to
in
height. It is always what Lokesh is saying. You are dull, naughty, go right at the back. You come in front because you
this
always
is
come first.
happening.
There
This
is
is
a
happening
It
in
is
solution
India. That
happening.
is
to
why
that.
many
It is
children in the
happening.
There is
What
a
classroom
about
are
solution.
taking
inclusive?
very less marks and they
Gentlemen,
are
you are not
completely
listening to me.
neglected. So
Lokesh
that is
ji,
why this method, what you said, no, this method is really
Lokesh.
actually U-shape, curve method is there, no. So the
Also,
U-shape
it's
method is
about
there, no. It's
inclusivity. It's
really
about
good for the
democracy. It's
children's
about
future, madam.
encouraging, particularly in Tamil Nadu. Let me tell you, caste-based violence has increased in schools, Shashi. Therefore, this inclusive thing, you'll be surprised. If I'm a particular caste, you're a particular caste. If we are sitting like this, it is
Then where is
actually
the law?
It
Where
is
is the
solves
law? How
many
can we
problems, madam. What
no
you
discriminate
said
one
is
between
goes
really
to
different
the
correct.
of the
It
law.
solves
caste?
many
They take
problems.
out
No,
their
where is the
sickles and kill each
discrimination
other.
between the caste in the classroom? I don't
There is.
accept. Between
No,
the
there is in
no,
Tamil Nadu. Come
no,
on,
that
wake
is
up.
law is to take.
No.
Law is to take into its
There is
action,
no
but
law.
not you can't put it
But
down.
tell me, Lokesh Talikatte, are the children happy sitting like this? I would love it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
definitely, madam. Actively, all the children will participate, and even the teachers will concentrate all the children individually, and individually, children will interact with the teachers, and even teachers can interact with free hand with all the children. If this kind of a seating arrangement we done in the classroom, definitely the result also what we seen since 2 years we are seeing the result also in our schools.
isko band karo. Shashi, what do you think? Will the teachers find it tough? I have 1 minute left. Please tell me.
No, teachers may not see if it is a occasional few classes. Definitely, there is no problem. But it is
Right.
not the entire class with the entire hours because it has a longer usage. It is not for knee-jerk reaction. All these things you have to study this scientifically. The outcome, then only you can. Because I can't put my children into guinea pigs and try and spoil their posture, eye, and you can't strain them. That is our opinion.
Madam, I'll add one more thing.
Ads. No,
Posture
no, Lokesh.
problem may
I've run
not
out
come,
of
madam,
time.
because
Sorry, Lokesh, sir. Lokesh Talikatte, thank you very much. Shashi, thank you very much. So that's why I called it the good and bad of this story. Shashi says, not a good idea. Lokesh says, it's a brilliant idea, and they have already introduced that in their schools.